Oh, what's going on, y'all? So I only came on for just a short time because I wanted to ask y'all something. Y'all, and this message is who it's for, right? So if it doesn't apply, go ahead and fly. So just floating on through January, right? What is your freedom number? Because a lot of the things that I've been seeing with people who reach out to me, they don't know what it is that they need to reach that level of financial freedom, right? They showing up for someone else every single day, right? They don't have any idea of how to properly plan for their next level. So I just want to give y'all one thing tonight, right? What is your freedom number? Your freedom number is the number that you need to bring in an income every month, right? So that's over the span of 30 days in order for you to be financially free, right? So how you come up with that number is you take in account all of the bills that you have over a 30-day time frame, right? So you add all of that up. You also need to add into that how much money you want to save, right? So if you have a goal that you need to have X amount of money at whatever time frame, you need to add that in there. How much money are you going to save every month over the span of 30 days, right? So now you're going to have your savings and all of your bills calculated. You need to also calculate how much money are you going to invest into your knowledge, because I can tell you right now, let me tell y'all something. You ain't going nowhere without investing into yourself, without investing into your mind, right? Becoming a person of value. If you do not invest into yourself, let me tell you what you're going to be doing. You're going to be spinning in circles year after year after year. And I'm telling you this because I was that person. I'm thinking, oh, let me just go YouTube. Let me go Google. Let me go search on, my favorite coaches' pages just to see what type of free game I can get. Guess what that free game gonna have you doing? Spinning in circles, which is why you have to invest into yourself. So I have like 10 people on here. What's your freedom number? You should already be able to, just from the information that I gave you, you should already be able to just throw your freedom number out there, right? Hey, Destiny. Hey, Shakira. What is your freedom number? You need to speak what you seek until you see what you say. Don't just be on this live just listening. You need to implement. You need to execute, right? Because I'm literally giving y'all something to push yourself to the next level. I only teach from experience. I told my mentees, and I showed them this too. My freedom number when I first started. Hey, Takesha, girl, I hope I'm saying that right. My freedom number when I started, hold on, y'all. My freedom number when I first started was $10,000 a month, right? That was enough to cover my bills. That was enough for me to start building up my savings. That was also enough for me to push out some investments, right? Investing into some knowledge to push myself forward. I kid y'all not. Within a few short weeks, and a lot of y'all been following me for a long time, so you might remember this. When I put that number down, that $10,000 number down, within a few short weeks, I had my first $8,000 day, right? And it was really almost $9,000 because I still had transactions coming through, right? So this is what I'm telling y'all. You have to manifest what you want in your life, and then you have to go and do the work. It's not, no one is going to come just, hey, Destiny, this is what you need to push yourself forward. Who else is on here? Hey, Shakira, this is what you need to push yourself. No one's coming to save anyone. right? And I had to learn that back in 2014, I was just spinning in circles. I was in home health. I think I was working at Dollar General. Like, I was just like bouncing back and forth, still like broke. Like, I was literally living check to check, right? I had only one child at that point. I'm looking around like, damn, this cannot be my life. Like, when I tell you, no one was talking about making more money. No one was talking about becoming financially free. No one was talking about generational wealth. No one was talking about credit. I was like, oh, heck no, I got to get the from around here. And if y'all know, for the people that was watching me, been following me since way back then, what I did, I literally went and I joined the military. And you know what I told those people? So they give us a wish list, right? We could put down 3 places that we wish to go to. Like, we want the military to send us to that state. I told you I put Colorado Springs all 3 times. And they sent me there 27 hours away. I have not looked back since then. Every year, I continue to elevate because I invest into myself, and I invest into myself. You have to learn new things. Like, the things that once worked before doesn't work now. Systems evolve. Things evolve. Like, everything is evolving year after year. Like, it's not going to work. Just think about, y'all, listen. You ever had a moment and you like, dang, I remember when such and such used to cost such and such, right? It's like $5-10 more now. And it's going to keep increasing. It's going to keep doing it. The world is evolving while you staying stagnant. You staying still. You clapping for everybody else. When you going to clap for yourself? When are you going to clap for yourself, right? I'm telling you right now, you have to invest into yourself. That's the only way you're going to grow, if you invest into yourself. If you on this live right now and you have, and this is what keeps a lot of people trapped too, right? In the credit repair space. I'm going to talk about my space because that's my lane, right? I don't want to invest into another credit repair person because I done got scammed. They done took my money. I didn't get results. Well, learn it for yourself then. You mean to tell me you going to let what happened to you keep you in that same position? Or what you thought was going to happen, it didn't happen, so you like, oh, I'm just going to give up. You going to give up that easy. Like, what we really doing? Learn it yourself. If you have a problem with credit repair specialists, learn it yourself. Clean your own credit. That is no excuse to just stay in the same place year after year after year and continue to pay for a life that you don't want because you have to settle for a life that's the only thing that you qualify for, right? Who wants to pay for a life that they don't want? Not me. That's why I got the heck on through. I got on through. And everything I learned, I push back in the community as much as I can because I wish that I had a me from my hometown. Y'all know I'm literally from McClellanville, South Carolina. Literally. 626 people, mass population. I didn't know no one down there that was fixing credit. And I'm just going to be honest with you. I literally had to learn this stuff, right? There was no one I could go, like, what is this law? What is this that's on my credit? How can I get this off? No, I had to get scammed a few times until I found the right information. But I wasn't going to stop because I knew that a 3-digit number determine what I was able to do and not do in life. Yeah, we all say, and I'm going to say we because I was one of the ones that used to say this too until I understood what credit was. Cash is king, but credit is wealth. I just want to say I appreciate the fact that you're actually doing the work for your clients. I definitely had issues with our credit repair specialists in the past. I'm definitely going to send you more clients. Definitely. I appreciate that. I appreciate that. And that's why The thing about it is, everyone's credit report is different. So for all of my clients that come through, I have an onboarding video where I'm talking to them, telling them, because I want to set that standard and the expectation for them, right? Because you have some people, and sometimes this is what the issue is, right? Because everyone's credit report is different, you have some people that come through and they get better results than other folks. It's because of what's on the profile. So I truly appreciate you even saying that. And one thing about it, a lot of the times people don't understand what the credit report has in it, right? The credit report is like a big pie. It consists of so many different things that generates that score that y'all see on Experian, Equifax, and TransUnion. And y'all really need to educate yourself on that, right? Hey, Shakima. Y'all show Shakima some love. That's one of my mentees, and she is killing it right now. Literally executing. Shakima, go and tell her, because you know I'm going to tell her. Shakima literally closed on her brand new truck, rolled in 26 with the 2026, and her house within a couple days apart. It might have been the same day. And that's what I'm telling y'all. Investing into yourself, into the education, is what's going to separate bossing up in some years and bossing up in a few months. Why are you going to wait? What are we waiting for? Waiting ain't never helped you before, so why are you waiting? Why are you waiting? Why are you waiting? I only seen one person put their freedom number on here. Let me scroll back up because I seen it while I was scrolling. I thought I seen somebody put their freedom number. Hey, Wendy. I thought I seen somebody put their freedom number on here. Okay, so let me go back to that again. So if you just tuning in.
Mom, I need ice.
You need ice? Y'all know back in the day what my mom used to tell me? I ain't gonna tell you though. Y'all from the country, y'all know back in the day when we used to tell our parents we needed something, what they say. But listen, y'all, what I want you to do is write your freedom number down. Write it down. I want you to also put it in the comments as well, too. I want you to speak what you seek until you see what you said. What is your freedom number? What is and your freedom number is the number that you need. Hey, Kayla, the number that you need to live a life of financial freedom. When you start eating ice? See, I wasn't gonna say that. What is your Kayla? What is your freedom number? Because I know you always eager to learn. What's your freedom number? Drop your freedom numbers in the chat. I'm telling you, manifest the life that you want. What is the amount of bills that you have over a span of 30 days? How much money you want to save? How much money you want to invest into yourself? That's how you're going to get your freedom number. So we all being realistic. I told y'all when I first got started and I knew that I wanted to live a life of financial freedom, I was very realistic. My freedom number was 10,000 because I know I needed to go in steps, right? You got to walk before you run. Crawl before you walk. Everyone's journey is going to be different, but you have to write it down. Do y'all know there's over 8 billion people in the world, right? Out of that 8 billion people, only 3% write down their goals, right? Literally, only 3% write down their goals. Out of that 3%, only 1% of those people actually rewrite them. They reread them. 11,000, 10,000. Okay. So To Keisha and Destiny, I was just saying that to myself before you said that was your freedom number. Yup. Okay, so to Keisha and Destiny, let me ask you a question. Who must you become to attain that number over a span of 30 days? Who must you become? Because the person that you are now is not the person that you need to be to make that money, because if it was, you would have already been making it by now, right? So who must you become? Answer that question. Dig deep and answer that question. Like, you know the changes that you need to make. You know the things that you need to implement on, the things you need to execute, the things you need to cut. Like, you know what you need to shred out of your life to attain that number over the span of 30 days. And that's what I want you to focus on every single day. Every single day. Because waiting, it never helped you before. It ain't going to start helping you now. Waiting ain't never, I know waiting has never, you know what waiting did for me? Waiting made me pay more money every time. Every single time. It made me pay more money. Because I waited. If y'all don't take nothing else from this live tonight, I want y'all to take that no one is coming to save you. If you don't change your environment, your life, your situation, let me show y'all what y'all gonna do. Let me show y'all what's gonna happen. You're gonna be spinning in circles. And everybody else gonna just be, whoo, passing y'all by. Every time. Discipline and put in the work and let the unnecessary go from me. Yup, see, you already know what you need to do. And discipline is so important, because motivation is what gets you started, but discipline is what's going to keep you going. On the days that is rough, it's hard. The days, like when I first started in entrepreneurship, like I remember it was so many days I didn't make no money. Nobody is coming to save you. Freedom 30K. Hey, brother. Oh, Cortez on the line. If y'all in Columbia, South Carolina, and y'all need a general contractor, there he go right here. There he go right there. My credit be on my mind heavy, and every day I wake up, it's on my mind. Yup. And let me tell you the thing about credit. Credit, like, it comes to you late at night. It comes to you when you know, like, you just, ooh, like, I know this is what I need, and you know you can't get it because your credit is blocking you. Like, let me tell you something. When you set in your mind that you're not going to let a 3-digit number dictate what you can and can't do, that's when you really, really sit down and do what you need to do when it comes down to your credit. Hey, Jessica. Y'all, hold on a second. All right, I'm back, y'all. Jessica, what's your freedom number? You just tuning in. So your freedom number is the number that you need to make every month in order to live that life of financial freedom. So how we're getting the freedom number is you're calculating all your bills over the span of 30 days, right? How much money do you need to save? And also, how much money do you need to invest to keep yourself moving up, to keep evolving? And I'm telling y'all right now, if credit is holding you back, even if you don't learn it from me, you need to learn it from somebody. Because what we really doing? Credit is the way to wealth. Let me give y'all a scenario, right? Well, this is actually factual. So once you fix your credit right, this is how you build your generational wealth. This is how I got into real estate, right? Once you fix your credit, you can get funding to purchase the ugliest house on the block, right? You pass these houses all the time, right? So once you purchase the house, right, the banks are going to give you, let me back up because I know some people. So when I originally got into real estate, I got into real estate doing wholesaling, right? That's when I was fixing the houses by using no money and no credit. But I started getting a little deeper. So now we're going to fast forward to once you get your credit together. So once you get your credit together, then they're going to give you money to purchase the ugliest house on the block. All these houses y'all pass by, it's abandoned. Y'all know they could be fixed and they could be sold, right? So now after you purchase the house using your credit, these people are still going to give you the money to fix the house, right? So this is what good credit does. So now they already gave you the money to buy the house. They also going to give you the money to fix the house, right? So now you done fixed up this raggedy house. Now you have a lot of equity in the house, right? So equity is the money that you have that's a profit, meaning how much you paid for the house, how much money that you put into the house to fix the house. Now, when you sell the house for whatever it is, it's that middle money. That's what your equity is, right? So now you have two choices. You can sell a house to pull out the equity, right? Or the bank will give you the money to refinance the house long term so you can rent the house out. Like, they literally give us the answers to the test, but we are so freaking busy showing up for other people, helping them build their empire. We do not take the time to learn this information. So just think about that when y'all think about, well, why do I need to fix my credit besides all of the other things that we need to fix it for that you get denied for on a day-to-day basis? Think about generational wealth. That's how you're going to keep that in your family or start it if you don't have any generational wealth. Katara says 8,000. Jessica says 20K. Okay, so let me ask y'all a question, right? What do you need to do? Who do you need to become to hit that number every month over the span of 30 days, like consistently? What do you need to do? Who do you need to become? Because it's not the person that you are right now, because if it was, you would have already hit that goal, right? So who do you need to become to get to $8,000 months or to get to $20,000 months? What do you need to do? Destiny, I must have said something that related to you. I'm telling y'all, if you don't take nothing else from this live, just take that there's no one, absolutely no one coming to save you. There's no one coming knocking at your door saying, oh, hey, this is what you need to move to the next level. This is what you need to make $20,000, $30,000, $40,000 a month. No. And think about the people who has already gotten themselves to that level, right? They don't have time to give out free information no more, right? Because they too busy, they work, and it comes to a point, and this is what I tell my mentees, right? If there's someone out there that's a resource for you, you need to do what you need to do to get whatever it is that person has that you need. Meaning, if that person has a mentorship, that person has a class, a course, whatever it is, you need to take it if you know that person has what you need, because that resource may not always be there. I remember I was doing free consultations at one point in time. You wouldn't catch me doing a free consultation right now. And that's what I'm saying. The world is evolving. People are elevating. Things are changing. And I don't want y'all to continue to spin in a circle. Yeah. Girl, I'm at work, but I'm listening. You talking to me. Yes. Definitely, Destiny. I'm glad that you tuning in. Because now you know what you need to do. If you have a notebook and a pen with you right now, I want you to write out who you must become. Not 1 line, 2 line, 3. No, I need like 2 pages. Like, who must you become to attain your freedom number? Consistently, because you don't need to hit it one time and then not hit it again. Like, you need to hit it consistently. That's how it compounds over time. If you're on my live right now and you may not have good credit or you're not in the financial situation that you want to be in, how would your life change right now if your credit increased 50 to 100 points? Or if you were to consistently get 20 to 30, 40K months, how would your life change? Like, y'all have to really be delusional when it comes down to the life that you want to live, right? And guess what? If your goals and the plans that you have for yourself is having other people that you're around looking at you crazy, look, that's when you need to start shedding. Those are the people that you need to start shedding out of your life. Because if my goal is too big for someone, guess what's going to happen? Bye. Let me tell y'all something. My cutoff game, I don't know if it's the military or what, but my cutoff game is so strong. Like, I will cut you off so fast.
Mama.
What? My cutoff game is strong. Like, you out of here. And you have to be of value. Like, if you ain't of value, and that's just what it is. Like, I always tell my mentees, become a person of value. You need to become a person of so much value where people seek you. No one's checking for anyone that doesn't have any value or doesn't have anything to offer. I want y'all to remember that because that's real life.
I was right. Mama.
I got rice right there. But y'all, remember, hey Tashina, y'all, remember what I told y'all. No one is coming to save you. If you were on this live and you heard everything I said about your freedom number, I need you to write down who are you going to become to attain that number over the span of 30 days, and I will see y'all next time.